damn it. There we go. If I do that, I think it looks a little bit too heavy. And it does look really heavy. Especially not supported. I mean, I could do some sort of support like that. But it still looks a little bit too heavy. You also can't go inside. So maybe not do something like that. Maybe that thing that I did before with the fence might have been my only option, really, which is a bit sad. I mean, I could always do stuff. I'll just do buttons and or even ladders and things. That might also work. Because I was also thinking about maybe fence getting here, but I did remember I need to change this to darker. There we go. Darker stuff. Good. Yeah, I mean, fences. Those always work. A little bit too many fences. Doesn't always work. Maybe just buttons or something. Trapdoors and things. Make it look a little bit different. That's what I wanted to do, is just make it look a little bit not like this. But I think you guys know exactly what I mean. It needs detail somewhere. Needs that little bit extra. And there, I keep on knocking out these all the time. I think maybe even just doing like this. I'll be alright. Yeah. And then could do, I think just putting a couple of fences on. A couple of ladders on. I'll put an extra one there. It kind of looks okay, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, couldn't tell. But we'll go with that for now, I guess. I'm not happy with it, but if you guys have any ideas, I can always come back to this area and rejig it, I think. So I think it does need rejigging. I am also gonna pull this hill in a bit, like this, just to fill in this back area. Make it look again like it's built into the hill a little bit, and then we can always hide it. That's also another reason I've done that. To hide it. There you go. Put these up. Put some long grass and some fans as well. There you go. And also on the side, throw a load of those around. Put some long grass. And they can just bone meal the grass twice and it'll come up. But it's a little bit easier to do replacing it. There we go. That looks a little bit better, I guess. Now, oh god, that looks horrible over here. What I've done with the fence. I'll try this as well. Don't know. I'll have to get you guys' advice on that one. Definitely. Yeah, just put one there. It's just to try and make it look like it's a little bit more supported on those. I think on this one it definitely doesn't work. So that's good. I think we've gone for it definitely doesn't. This is all good. Okay. So we could do a path going down to the water, I guess. That would definitely be quite good. So I just grab one of these and knock down through these here. Grab a dirt slab. I'm just going to go for a nice little simple path. Put here, then go to the slab. And I know it looks a little bit obvious with the slab, but oh well. The other thing we can do is just do that. Knock through. And there, go with a dirt slab. And this will be close enough. You don't need to go too far, I think, with those. Maybe even take out the dirt slabs. I think they look a little bit too obvious that they're there. Whereas that little path now looks okay. If I just make sure I put one there. Yeah, that looks a little bit better, actually, that little path. And even go, yeah, I do need to go further. I thought it was a lot closer than I was. So that's alright. Go down to here. Then I'll just go down to that point, I think. Even further. See, I can't even decide. That's alright. And there. Yeah, and then it'll change. Yeah, that looks good, because that actually does look like a little path going down. I'm happy with that. That's good. Excellent. Right, I'm just going to bone meal more grass as well. Hide everything. I love grass. I always use grass. And now this we could do with, and I've done it with some of the ones down the way over there, actually. Just at the water kind of, or river, well, lake. Yeah, just at the kind of like lake edge. Just changing these, and I'm just gonna grab this. There we go. Change this to a river biome, and that'll make it reeds. Like actual reeds. So that's good. That's a really nice one. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. So that'll add a little bit to it. This area definitely needs something here. A little bit more there. Even more grassy stuff. Let's just spam this all the way across this bank. I'll probably end up doing this to the entire world. Just spamming it in more grass and things. Okay, cool. Right. That's now giving us like really thick foliage as well. It's quite overgrown, but you've got a nice little path. That path, I think, really looks good. It does look kind of... It looks like a dirt path that's just been woven through. I know before I said don't put them on the side. Well, screw it. It works. Then we have a nice little path here. Goes into this little camp. That feels all nice and natural, which is good. That one doesn't. That fern. So I'm taking that fern out. That does. That's cool. What else do we need for a camp? We've got, you know, obviously the actual places here. We've got some weapons just, you know, up. That might be it, possibly. Maybe more places for clothes. Though, if they are hunters, they probably don't really care, to be honest. What if we can find another place which looks naturally good? Maybe even this tree they've actually built up something. I'm trying to go for the natural spots first, because they do look better. No, okay, I think we're going to have to make an unnatural one, but that's fine. If we just make up a tree, make this go up a little bit, like that, just up a tiny little bit. You know, they've made something here, or I might even hide that in the hill. Extend this hill a little bit, like that. Yeah, that's okay. I'll take out that one, and bone meal again. I keep on grabbing the nether quartz because I keep on thinking it's bone meal, but it's not. So there. And then put those across there. Put a little bit there. I think that looks okay. It looks a little bit obvious, doesn't it? Yeah. Dang it. Okay, well that's fine. Very difficult to find the right spots for these places to go. But I think just putting... I'll just be very, very simple. Put a slab on top. Very simple. But, I don't know, it works. It's kind of like nice and in there, I guess. So then, also using that moss again, the green carpet. I'm going to put a little bit on top of this one. To make it look like it's been... got a little bit of damp. It's been there for a little bit longer. And same with a little bit of these vines as well. Just put a tiny amount on. So on every so often. We got some on that side, have we? Okay. I'll put them up there then, maybe. Obviously, I've kind of limited to where I can put them. But that kind of goes pretty well. This one, I've had to change the biome. Okay, cool. That's another thing to look out for. Random actual bits of green carpet. There we go. Got some moss. We could even put in some moss at the front, but that again is really green, especially against the normal grass. Does look stupidly green, crazily green. So okay, that looks quite cool. Nice little camp. Now next, you might be like, wait, what? How have you got more stuff to put in? But I do indeed. And what I'm going to do is stick, I think it's acacia leaves, something like that. And they're all the way down here. So if we have a look at these, 1, 2. Anyways, that one. That's 6. That's good. That's the permanent one. So it's 1, 2, 1, 6. If I actually place that down, you can see. There you go. 1, 2, 1, 6, 1, 6. Sorry. This is like a load of berry bushes. So this is really good as well. Very nice little one like this. Let's get some bushes in. That's nice little berry bushes. Now, I know what you're thinking. These will probably be picked straight away. But since we don't have ones that look like berry bushes but aren't picked with their fruit, then we have to kind of suffice with these type of ones. There we go. Put in a couple more. like that. The key with these is just to, you know, be a little bit random with them. Just put them on the hill, really. Not too much about them. That looks kind of cool. I think some in here, or just a normal little bush. I think we're going to just create a little bush. Probably with what we got around us. So we got spruce ones. Wondering if that's going to be a little bit too dark. Maybe. Yeah, I think for this level. But just quite light. A bit too light. Jungle. It's too jungly. So if we just create oak. Is oak going to be alright? Yeah, oak's alright. We'll just do that then. I'm just going to create a little bush here. Like an actual kind of higher bush, I guess. A little bit higher up, so it's a bit taller. There we go. Ah, that's cool. There you go. So like, even like this stuff, which is just framing it, I guess, is quite important to a world. And having like berry bushes in there and stuff. And obviously, it compared to all this land here, it looks a little bit too well done, I guess. But from over here, you can still now, you can actually see there's a little camp. I really think that's pretty cool. I think we're pretty much done. Can't think of what else we need to add to it. Except for like changing, you know, the reeds and stuff around the side, but you can do that at some point. It's one of those things that you can just do when you're flying around if you're bored out of your mind. The cart. Oh, I almost forgot about the cart. Okay. Put it in like this. Also, I might put in a bee's nest. Yeah, I think over here. So a nice little outcropping. Like a rock, maybe. Or we can put one here. We'll put a bee's nest in here. I can't remember the ID. I'll just have to have a quick check. Sorry, guys. Okay, so for the dragon's egg, I'm gonna have to use, I think, this one. Well, a dragon's egg for the what do you call it? You know what I'm talking about. The actual the beehive, I guess. So why have I gone with that one? Oh, I'll change that in a sec. If I get flies or bees. Where's bees? There's flies. There's bees. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to do REPL 122:12 or 11. I think it's 11. Okay, that's 11. Cool. So then what I'll do is, you might be like, what the hell are you doing? What I'm doing is, because people can right click on the eggs, I'm going to cover it in invisible glass, basically. So again, it'll look weird to anybody that's using any other texture pack, but if using Conquest, it'll look normal. So there we go. So then we got a beehive up there. That's kind of good. We could do with some flies around as well. Now that I can kind of thought about it. I don't know the actual bee thing. I've been spoilt by this metacycler. Oh, bottles as well. Yeah, we need those around. We need those around. We need some bottles there. There. And definitely some in here. So there we go. That's something we can put on these. Bottle. Should have done it as I was going around. I'm sure there's going to be just a random leaf somewhere. Yeah, bottles. So we got some bottles there. I'm going to have one just randomly on the ground here. Tiny little one. Tiny detail. Okay, so we've got beehive up there that you can hardly see. That's good. Alright, let's have a look. There's the flies, so I'm just going to select that one. And now we need to find, I'm going to use something like this. The flies will probably be trying to hang around that fire as well. Let's frame this a little bit better. There as well, above the path. So that gives us a nice little bit there. One here. And probably one over here as well. See if that's too many. Yeah, it's too many. Okay, I'm gonna just take this one out, I think. That one's okay. Those look at the same level, don't they? They look like they're at the same level. I think I need to drop this one down a little bit. Down to like here. Does that mean you're walking through it? Possibly. Drop it down to there for the time being. There. That's better. You can see that I'm trying to get the different levels on it, and there is some... There's the other one. So you can just about see it. Trying to get the levels a little bit different. Now, other minor details, obviously, I can do. This entire lake I could put underwater caves, caverns, and plants. That's one thing I'm going to be doing at some point. Not in this little mini episode. I'm sure that this is ridiculously long. It feels ridiculously long. So, yeah, there we go. Too much there. Have them like over here instead. About the water. And lily pads. Lily pads. There we go. Let's finish up this scene. So you can see there's quite a lot of detail and work that goes into a tiny little area. It really is. But I think it makes it look a lot better. So there we go. That is now like a nice little scene, I think. Definitely. So now if we change it back to that time that I set before. I think it was 5 PM, wasn't it? Yes, and then you get the light coming through there. There you go. Now you can see where I was going for this original idea of having the light spilling into this here. So yeah, it's like the sunset. I think that works really nicely. Nice little tent in here, quite dark, stuck in a bottle. Maybe we could have some spears, couldn't we? Yeah, why not? Let's just finish this up with some spears. There you go. Those are always good. Yeah, that works really nice, I think, there. Where that light kind of shines through. Obviously, the more I go through the world, the more it loads and then it changes, but in general, it's over there. In that point. But also... Weather... Rain. Weather, rain? Weather... Why did it say sun? Storm. That's what it is. It's storm. Forgot about that. Why is it not raining? Maybe it's... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. There we go. So that's what it looks like in a storm as well. I think that's pretty cool as well. Yeah, so hopefully that's given you guys a lot of ideas for pretty much everything to do with this. It should have done. Hopefully. Loads of little bits of detail. I'm planning on doing quite kind of basically an ongoing series of this where I will be just working on a specific tiny little location and showing you guys little bits of detail that you can do, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you've got any more thoughts about this that I can come back to and change as well, please feel free to tell me about it, because that really helps me out as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video, or anything like that, I guess. Whenever I get around to making another one of these. Probably going to do like a mine or something next. And I'll probably have to do a multiple episode of that one. I think I might do these in multiple episodes, to be honest. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Alright, so I just kind of remembered, like straight after saying goodbye to you all, I didn't put in a wagon. Didn't put in a wagon at all. So, we need to put in a wagon. What I'll do is put in... Oh, there we go. Something like this. Get some basic wheels using the oak wood. Now, obviously... with Conquest, it actually looks like this, or should look like this on one side, so it actually does look kind of wheel-like. The other side is a bit weird. It's all buggy, but, oh well. I think we're going to go for a small one. I've got that much stuff, and I'm just going to go across here, and across here. Maybe even go one more this one. Not too sure, it's kind of very difficult. This is my first wheel wagon type thing. What I'm thinking of doing is... because we can't really have those wheels going out unless we do. Yeah, we'll push these out actually. I'll push them out one more. Just so it means we've got a little bit more room. So I think here, there, and there. Underneath there, and down there. Maybe this will be too big now. What I was thinking about doing is having something like this, which now looks huge. And it just looked too big. Yeah, okay, I'm going to put those wheels back. And I'll just work around them. Yeah. Like that. And... like that. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, well, that's good enough. It's not great. You can tell that I haven't done one before. And I was just thinking about using the fence gates, probably, to make the place where the horses would go. Either having like 2 here, or just having 1, and possibly just having 1. Well, you can see why I don't really do this often. Yeah, it looks okay, I guess, but not anything special. It's a shame I can't do anything on these. Can't really button anything. I can probably trapdoors somewhere, probably the back area. Let's try and detail this. Obviously these sides will be a little bit weird. Could always use trapdoors as the small wheels, couldn't we? Okay, well I'm just going to use the back and just put on some of these. Change the biome of those. When it complains at me. There we go. Extreme hills. So get those. So it looks like a bit more down. Also need to make it look like it's actually held up. So I'll just put a block there. Yeah, I need to come up with a design for this. I think for the time being, what I'll do is I'll just fill it with rubbish. I think that's the best thing to do if you're getting stuck. Just fill it with trash. God damn it. That's one of the best ways to do. Okay, now I could. There we go. Why did I get rid of that? What the hell? There we go. And then select that, shove that down there. There we go. Now we got a little bit of grain or something. It's good enough. Now you might be wondering, where do the horses then get held up? The answer is, and actually that looks a little bit too farm-like, doesn't it? I don't know. The answer is that there is a inn. Oh, this way actually. I might speed through, but actually I think it's quite far. Is it? Yeah, I think it is actually quite far. But there is an inn somewhere along the road where they could actually sell all of their food and stuff. But yes, so they could trade their meat, for example, for the wheat or something, or just for cash, something like that. Maybe instead of having all of this here, I think we'll just have it on this side. So I'd have the grain. Yeah, we'll go that way. Or even that way. No, that way. And then on the back, we'll just have basic supplies, like some normal food as well. So let's go find a barrel. Or even wood. Firewood. There we go, look. So even more ideas. See, it never ends. It never ends. The detailing that you can do, it never ends. At all. You just forget about things. Right, where is... Yeah, we could just have a crate, actually. The crate. And you can just have a couple crates, but then change one of them, this one, to apples. Or just a normal darker one. Yeah, we'll just go with a normal darker one. We'll just do something like that. Now, obviously, this would then make wheel marks. Let's go into even more detail. Just when you thought that I was completely done with this ridiculously long walkthrough type thing that I've got going. No, of course not. But I think what I'll do is the horses were for hire. There we go, that'll save me. But yeah, so if we just do this, so the horses were for hire, and they hired them from the inn. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, horses for hire at the inn. Oh, I want to change that. And then that's where they got the horses from, and that's why they're not here, see? Yeah. Because again, if you're here for a couple months, you probably didn't want to bring your horses with you hunting, I guess. Now you can see that this kind of looks really straight and a bit weird. I think what I'll do is mark it out in a different colour. A rough road. It's a little bit easier. And get this to go to the path. Like that, and there. And now this is where it's just going to basically go diagonal, isn't it? Yeah. A weird fashion. Oh well, we'll see how this works. I'm going to see if it works in comfortable. It just makes it a good visual to see where it's actually going. Load, god damn it. There we go. Now, would this hit into the tree? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? They have taken it quite close to the tree, but that's fine. Maybe their horses aren't great. They're hire horses, so it's like a hire car, but you know. I don't know, it doesn't look too bad actually as a path. This kind of works. And then there. And maybe just turn it a bit. There we go. And then what I'll do is I'll have it go onto this part of the path. What I'll do is I'll turn in a sec. It's not too straight. Like right here, I'm actually going to turn there. So then this will just work its way around to this point. Like that. Right, so then that gives us a little path. That looks quite good. Looks kind of smooth. Probably this one I'll extend. Don't extend that one too much though, do I? No. That's alright. No, that's fine. Okay, cool. Now all I need to do is just get my stick again. And just paste this over. And I'll take out bits and I'll show you a couple ideas I've got in my head while just doing this. Of what we can actually do to make it look a little bit more natural. Obviously, I'll switch some of them. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. Obviously, some of them I will, you know, switch over for just normal grass blocks. Some of that will do. We'll have a look to see what this looks like anyway. And if it does work, if it works, it works. I'll be quite happy. So there we go. I think probably this will be in 2 episodes. You probably notice, it's 'cause it's too long. It's too long to spend over an hour on it. It's a bit crazy. There we go. Yeah, did I turn that with 2s then? And then went that way. Yeah. I could do that here, I guess. Oh no, and that would. Trying to figure out what's to do it. I don't know. Yeah, we could go here, couldn't we? We'll have a 2 there. Yeah, right. I know what I mean. It's alright. It's just to try and get an extra little turn in there and then it comes around. Okay. So then this will get joined. Like that. These ones I'm not too bothered about. They're not too bad. Underneath this one. Yep. And this one forwards by 1. Yep. Well, it looks like it's kind of been joined a bit. It never looked perfect. Okay, now we need to bone meal up the grass, as always. Always a good one. I'm also going to grab a couple of these, like lilies, rosebush, ferns, things like that. Sunflowers doesn't make any sense for them to be here, so I'm not going to do those. But first things first, just general bone mealing grass to see what we get. There we go. So I kind of want to make, that path kind of, if you're running across it, you can just about see it. Same as the, like you can kind of just about see the wagon actually. It actually hides. You know, I was saying earlier about hiding the tent. I guess that's actually done that for us, which is kind of nice. There we go. So I need to hide this path a little bit more. Just by, you know, breaking up. I don't know. I don't want to break it up too much. I do want to make it obvious. See, I'm struggling to figure out what exactly I want on this. Okay, so we got all these here. We definitely got stuff in the middle. Now, what would be logical, obviously, is underneath or in the middle of this would be to knock down all of the tallest grass because it's been knocked down to the normal level, if that makes sense. Because as the wagon goes over it, of course, it'll crush down the grass. You could still have these ones that'll pop up, but the bigger grass will be gone. Definitely the flowers will be gone as well. Try that. There you go. That's good. So that makes sense there. Just that. Get rid of the flowers so it makes it just look like the grass is just there. Like the grass has just been pushed down and it's back up again. I want that one. There we go. So that then makes it look a little bit more natural, I think. Okay, so then around it we'll have the longer grass. Just throw this around. Oh god, there's loads of long grass and ferns there. Wow. A natural cropping of them. So throw down some more of these, even around the back area. This is like crazy tiny detailing. but it's worth it. And I'm just going to put some peonies and things in here. So some lilacs. A little bit more colourful. And a little bit more rose over here. And again, lilacs and peonies. Peonies. Over here. And there. There we go. That then makes it a little bit more hidden, I guess. Yeah, that does make it look hidden. That's cool. So okay, now you can definitely see that the cart has actually come down here. It's been there for a little while. I don't know why it's backwards. Didn't think about it that way, did I? Wait a minute, give me a sec, I can fix this. Just realised that it is actually backwards. Of course the horses aren't going to be going that way, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. If I just do / cut / rotate 180, and maybe if we just paste it here, see if that's alright. Does that still look okay? Yes. Deselect. There we go. See, fixed it. Obviously this is now wrong biome, but that's okay. That makes sense, see? Fixing things, it makes sense. See, as soon as I made the path I actually figured out it was wrong. So, another reason you should make the path. Does help. Actually no, that cart's grown on me now. It's not too bad. It's not as terrible as I thought it was. So yeah, then we got this nice little cart going through here, this nice little path. That works to go onto the main road. Yeah, I like that. I'll probably put some more bushes and things. I'll do that off camera, I think. More bushes around these areas and berry bushes, like I kind of did down here. Yeah, all of these ones I'll definitely do off camera. But I think that's pretty much it. We've got the cart. That's the main thing, wasn't it? The main thing was the cart. They've got a nice little camp down here. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Don't think there's much else we can actually add. You know, we've got a line of sight blocker. For this, I will probably put in, or I will put in, some bushes, and maybe I'll show you that, what I'm going to be doing with those. I guess I will. Makes sense. I've shown you everything else, so I might as well show you the when we do the bushes. So I'll get acacia and also oak, and the acacia ones, at least one of the IDs being the berry bushes. So if we're looking at it from the road, I can see that there. So what I'll try and do is possibly here is put in some berry bushes, and not too close to the road to make it look like it's, you know, there, but this then will draw your eye to here instead, and then also obviously to make it look more natural, put some on the other side as well. And I keep on making them really square, I don't know why. I don't know, that might do. Okay, so then we'll have a look from here. There you go, can you see what I've done? I blocked it just slightly, so that you can see the road down here, but you can also see just right here, that's a line of sight blocker right there. Obviously here it isn't. So you might then put on some normal, like an actual bush type thing here. Oh, stop sticking on things, there we go. So I might put in one here, a normal, quite a good sized bush. There we go. And that didn't do anything at all, it's actually hidden. But yeah, you can at least see with this one, I'm just trying to block it a little bit. And it adds a little bit more. It kind of adds a little bit more 3D-ness, I guess. Makes it a little bit more 3D. And that's really good. It's always good to have that kind of stuff. I might even try doing it over here as well, right in the background of that scene. Yeah, actually this was good. I've recorded this back because it does show you guys a couple of little bits. Right there. There you go. So yeah, so at least then we have like this middle part where you can see it. This starts to get a little bit more blocked. I still got it in the wrong place, but I think it's because of the path. Now, obviously, with this path, if it had rained, and this is another sensible part, I guess, if it's rained in the meantime, what would happen is there would be water in these holes that have been created. So, how do we do that? Well, I think it is. I'm actually going to try it somewhere else first, before I muck up everything. If I just make a little area here. I can't remember which one the moving water is, but ripple 9, go on 7. Is that it? Is that the one we want? Yeah, that's the one we want. Okay, yeah, 9:7. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go here, put a little bit of water. Now, probably not there actually. I don't want it to be too close to the path. I want it to make it look like it's the water that's collecting before it goes downhill. And I want it to be a little bit more hidden off the path. There we go, there. Obviously it doesn't look crazily natural, but it's good enough. It is good enough. Maybe not. You see, I don't think it works with this terrain. It's too square. Especially with all the other circular things. So, alright, well that's an idea anyway. Another thing we can do is soul sand. We can try out this. There's a metadata of this, which is just the first one. And every so often, this first one will have a puddle. I swear. It does. But not here, apparently. But yeah, every so often it does have a puddle. There you go, there's a puddle. Told you. So you can do stuff like that. I don't think it'll work in this. I think it's a little bit too clay-like. But, you know, you could put your water in there. I am actually going to put in... Did I use a wooden shovel for that? I think I did, didn't I? I'm going to put in one puddle piece. Move this over here. And have one there. Put in one there. Not that. That. So the reason I've done that is because then... Come on. Come on, start dripping. What the hell? What? Why is it not dripping through? Well, usually it should start dripping through, unless I did too much. No, I didn't do too much. What the hell is going on with this? It should drip through, though. Unless it doesn't drip through with leaves, and if so, I didn't know that. No, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't like it. Maybe he doesn't like leaves. If so, oh well. But yeah, that should finish it up, hopefully. I'm really annoyed about that. But tell me guys if I'm doing something wrong on that part. I kind of like how here, I really like this little bit as well. It's really cool how it kind of opens up into it. But thanks for watching guys. Yeah, it's probably going to be a good 2-parter this one. As you probably already know. It'll probably just cut off, so apologies for the cut off just halfway through. I didn't realise how long this would actually take. But thanks for watching everybody. Tell me where you want to go next. If you want me to do like mines and those kind of things, or camps, or you know, whatever, inns on the road, those kind of things. Just tell me whatever you want me to kind of work on, and I'll have a look at it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.